What is your name?
Mrs. Vandermolen.
What's your job?
I am a library assistant at West Senior High School.
How long have you been working here?
This is my 6th year.
When first broke out about the coronavirus, did you think it would be this serious?
I did not think it was going to be this serious until my oldest son was sent home from college. Then I realized it must be serious.
Was it because of COVID or did he get COVID?
It the school shut down and sent all the students home.
How did COVID affect your job?
Well, a few things have changed in my job. There are less students in the library. Um, when we put books away, we have to wait and quarantine the books for a little bit before we can put books away. And sometimes I work from home when school shuts down, so that's a little bit different for me to work from home. And I do more like a homework hub. So that part of my job is different and has changed a bit.
You're not a teacher, so you're not as informed. You're not as well experienced with online learning. What is Homework Hub? Is that like online learning?
It, um, well, we have like a Google Meet where if students need any questions answered or help with homework, they can Zoom in or Google Meet in, and we can help answer any questions related to school or to any of their assignments. So it's just kind of an extra layer of help if students need it.
What are your did you How did you feel when lockdown started?
Um, I think initially I was probably nervous about what this disease and what COVID really is.
Were you anxious at all?
A little bit.
Were you worried you may get the coronavirus or some of your loved ones will?
I was more nervous about my parents getting it, so maybe more of the older generation getting it.
You Could you see your parents during the lockdown?
Yeah, we did. We did. We stopped by and did some waves during COVID.
Do you ever get how do you ever get a different vibe from students? Like compare 2019 to 2020. Has their behavior changed in any way drastically?
I think, well, I would say yes. It has changed because in 2019 there were more students laughing, hugging, being close, whispering, talking, sharing details with each other versus 2020 and 2021. It's more conservative as far as how many can be at a table or wearing masks and making sure you're social distancing. And so it's just a different vibe in the library. I can only speak for the library, so it's different with the kids.
Do you ever look back on before Corona times and you miss it? Like you miss before all this happened when people could hug each other without worrying about getting sick, without us were having to wear masks or say, "Oh, you can't sit there. That's we need to do social distancing." Do you miss that?
I think I do. I think there's definitely some aspects of pre-COVID that I miss.
What do you miss the most about pre-COVID?
Uh, Probably it's a toss up between the hugs because I'm a hugger and the smiles on people's faces. I don't get to see the smiles.
Do you ever get those students who say you get students all the time who don't wear their masks correctly? You have to tell them, "Hey, put it up on your nose." Do you get those students a lot?
Once in a while, yeah.
Has there ever been a student or students that say, "No, I don't want to"?
No.
Never. You wouldn't say never as long as you've been here for this
Yeah.
pandemic.
No, they usually always pull it up.
Thank you. That's all.